Yeah. Let's talk about Yonkos and how the Yonko system in One Piece makes no sense at all. Who do you think is the most powerful Yonko in One Piece? Is it the guy called strongest creature alive? A character that can turn into a dragon, a massive dragon the size of a skyscraper. A dragon powerful enough to shoot a beam of light powerful enough to destroy an entire mountain. Is the strongest creature alive the most powerful Yonko? Or maybe is it the strongest human alive? A guy so powerful that he took out two giants like they were nothing. A guy called the strongest. Well, he was the strongest human alive. That was his title, okay? The strongest man alive, Whitebeard. He also had the most powerful Paramecia devil fruit in existence. Is it him? Is he the most powerful? Or maybe it's Big Mom, a literal monster when it comes to power. She has the ability to steal people's souls, to bring inanimate objects alive. Big Mom's skin is also almost impossible to cut. Her skin is almost like it's made out of diamonds. So these three are absolute monsters. The rule of being a Yonko, you have to be one of the most powerful pirates in existence, and you have to have a massive army. That's why Mihawk was never a Yonko, because Mihawk, while being on a Yonko level when it comes to strength, works alone. He doesn't have a massive army. But when you think of the most powerful characters in One Piece, the most powerful pirates, they are all Yonkos. And that's not a coincidence. Now, is one of these three the most powerful? Who is the most powerful Yonko? A literal monster. Most powerful creature alive. The most powerful human alive. Well, it's this guy. This guy is the most powerful Yonko. Now let me tell you about Shanks. Unlike all the other Yonkos, Shanks does not have a devil fruit ability. He's just a swordsman. He has one hand because his hand was eaten by a fish. Shanks's arm was eaten by a fish, a very big fish. And this guy is supposed to be more powerful than all of these absolute monsters. Because that makes sense, right? Shanks is the youngest of the Yonko. Shanks also is the only Yonko without a devil fruit. When the Yonko system was first introduced, I was always like, okay, Whitebeard is the strongest, then these two, and then Shanks. And after Shanks, Blackbeard. That was how I ranked the Yonkos. But no, actually Shanks is the strongest because, I don't know. I mean, these three were the most powerful pirates the moment they became pirates. Shanks was just a whipping boy, okay? Shanks was just a cleaning boy for Gold Tea Roger. That was his title when he was a child. When Kaido and Big Mom were children, they were monsters, okay? They were already powerful enough to be two of the most powerful pirates next to Gold Tea Roger when they were young. While Shanks was cleaning Gold Tea Roger's socks when he was young, while he was cleaning the toilets that Gold Tea Roger took a shit in. So now I'm gonna explain why Shanks is stronger than all the other Yonkos. Why Shanks may be the strongest character in all of One Piece. All the Yonkos in One Piece, except for Whitebeard, were absolutely humiliated. I talked about the fact how Kaido was absolutely butchered and humiliated by a brat, okay? By a snot-nosed little brat called Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy is a rookie pirate who has been active for 2 years. Kaido has been active for 5 decades. He has a massive army. He has one of the most powerful devil fruits in existence. He is an absolute monster when it comes to, anything. He was supposed to be the strongest creature alive after all. And he got defeated by a rookie pirate. A guy who has been active for 2 years. How does this make any sense that some teenager is able to defeat the strongest creature alive? Oh, and Kaido defeated the guy, killed the guy, and the guy woke up as a god. That's what happened. But I'm gonna move away from Kaido because I talked about Kaido being humiliated so many times. So let's talk about Big Mom. Big Mom fought against 2 rookie pirates. Rookie pirates just like Luffy. They were bloody, they were tired, they were absolutely bruised. It was brutal what Big Mom did to those 2. We saw Big Mom fighting Kid and Law, and these 2 were bloodied up, they were tired, they were being absolutely destroyed by Big Mom. We don't show the fight for like a couple of chapters. And when we get back to the fight, these 2 characters, all of a sudden, well, they are no longer bloody, they are no longer tired, they have awakening abilities that literally came out of nowhere and they easily defeat Big Mom. Remember when I said that Big Mom's skin is very powerful, okay? Her skin is like it's made out of diamonds. It's impossible to cut her skin. Well, these 2 characters got bullshit power-ups out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, because One Piece has amazing writing, and the Law was able to cut Big Mom brutally. Law's sword went inside of Big Mom's back and came out of her mouth, her cheek. Or was it her head? It was pretty brutal. So these 2 were turned into complete jokes. But then Shanks, in the next arc, literally in the next arc, fought against Kid, a guy who easily defeated Big Mom after getting a bullshit power-up, and Shanks was able to defeat Kid in a few panels. Shanks literally one-shotted Kid, the same guy that took down Big Mom. Therefore, Shanks is a lot more powerful than Big Mom. Shanks has been a Yonko for less time, he has less experience, he doesn't have a devil fruit, but he is more powerful than a literal monster when it comes to power. After that, Law, the second guy who took out Big Mom, he fought against Blackbeard, and Blackbeard defeated Law off screen. Law got defeated off screen. So these 2 guys took down a Yonko, and then 2 other Yonkos took them out like they were nothing. Genius writing by Oda. One Piece is a masterpiece after all. That's why literally nothing makes any sense. What happened to Kid was absolutely pathetic. Not only did Shanks defeat Kid in a couple of panels, in one chapter of One Piece manga, but Tori and Brogy, 2 giants, destroyed the entire Kid's Pirates crew like they were nothing. Tori and Brogy are 2 giants that fought for hundreds of years with each other. And they were powerful, yes, but let's not forget that they were taken out by Mr. 3, one of the weakest characters in One Piece. Mr. 3, a complete joke character, took out these 2 massive giants. And these 2 massive giants who were defeated by a joke character, a character that is not even top 1000 strongest characters in One Piece, well, they were able to take out entire Kid's Pirates crew by themselves. Because that makes sense. You can say that, oh, but it was a 2-year time skip. Maybe they got stronger. Well, that doesn't make any sense because these two trained for hundreds of years and they got defeated by Mr. 3. They literally got defeated by Mr. 3, a joke character. But after training for 2 years, they can wipe out this guy's crew. You know, the guy who took down a fucking Yonko. Yeah, so what happened to Kid? Well, it was absolutely ridiculous what Oda did to Kid, okay? When it comes to what happened to Law, well, that can be explained because Blackbeard didn't fight alone against Law. He had the help of Tokyo, One Auger and Jesus Burgess. So they pretty much ganged up on Law. But what happened to Kid? Well, that doesn't make any sense. What happened to Law? That makes a little sense. Because it wasn't 1 versus 1. It was just Blackbeard being Blackbeard and cheating, like he always does. So, I talked about how the old Yonkos were ruined, except for Whitebeard, because that happened before timeskip, and One Piece wasn't shit before timeskip. But let's talk about the new Yonkos. We have Shanks. Who could have predicted that Shanks will be stronger than Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Big Mom? Because I didn't. Second new Yonko is Buggy. Buggy is a joke character. Buggy is so weak that he was sentenced to level 1 of Impel Down, the lowest level imaginable. Because he was a joke character, because no one saw him as a threat. They named him a Yonko because he hunts marines now with the help of Mihawk. But why didn't they name Mihawk a Yonko? That makes a lot more sense than Buggy. I understand that Mihawk doesn't want to be a Yonko, but that's not Mihawk's choice. The world government decides who is a Yonko, not Mihawk. So when it comes to these two, I understand that Mihawk is behind Buggy, but why is Buggy the Yonko? Who is stupid enough to think this guy is a Yonko level threat? Also, when it comes to Mihawk, Mihawk's character was destroyed by Oda. The guy is a psychopath. Mihawk used to be a chill character, a cool character. Everyone liked Mihawk. For me, Mihawk was my favorite character in One Piece. And now Mihawk is a psychopath that tortures Buggy for fun. Mihawk never came across as a psychopath to me. It seems like Oda destroyed his character just for a goofy little joke. Oh, Buggy is getting tortured by Mihawk. Ha ha ha, so funny. Yeah, so funny that Mihawk is a crazy psychopath. One of the coolest characters in One Piece is now a crazy, insane lunatic. Thanks a lot, Oda. The third new Yonko is Luffy. A guy with 2 years of experience of being a pirate. A literal rookie pirate. Well, that makes perfect sense that he is a Yonko. The guy has 10 members on his crew. In order to be a Yonko, you have to have a massive army. You have to have massive lands, massive territories. Just being powerful is not enough to be a Yonko, but now in new One Piece, post Wano One Piece, yeah, Luffy is a Yonko because why not? Why not? I mean, all the other Yonkos have like 50,000 soldiers combined, maybe even 100,000 soldiers. They have hundreds, if not thousands, of islands under their control. A guy with 10 members and no territories is a perfect Yonko because why not? Because Oda doesn't give a shit anymore. And the third Yonko is Blackbeard. Now Blackbeard being a Yonko, I can understand. He has a massive army, strong pirates under his control. He has 2 extremely powerful devil fruits. I mean, sure, Blackbeard is a wimp that almost lost to Ace, that lost to Whitebeard. I mean, he only defeated Whitebeard because he ganged up against him. And let's not forget that Magellan destroyed Blackbeard pirates like they were nothing. Luffy punched Blackbeard so hard that he almost passed out. Pre-timeskip Luffy, by the way. So Blackbeard never seemed powerful for me, but I can understand why he is a Yonko. But now finally let's talk about the Blackbeard pirates and prove that Oda has run out of ideas when it comes to One Piece. We have Shiryu of the Rain. Shiryu got a new ability, new amazing devil fruit ability that makes him invisible. He literally stole it from Absalom. Because Oda has no originality left in his bone, in his entire body. So this guy has the ability to turn into an island. When have we ever seen anything like this ever before? A character that can turn into an island-sized creature made out of rocks, made out of parts of the island. Nope, never seen it before. Original ability, very original Oda. Next we have San Juan Wolf. He has the ability to turn into a tiny little man because he is a big giant. Wow, such an original ability! Oh wait, this filler character had the exact same ability. And this filler character was also a giant that could turn into, normal sized. Yeah, so Oda is not running out of ideas at all, literally stealing from filler characters. Next up we have Katarina Devon. The reason why she is here is because she has a mythical ability. Now before Wano, the only mythical abilities were Sengoku's and Marco's. That's it. But now there are like 20 mythical and ancient zone type devil fruits because Oda has run out of Paramecia abilities and that's why he only uses mythical and ancient zone type devil fruits these days. And when he uses Paramecia abilities that are not literally stolen from other characters that came before them, then well, he will create such amazing abilities like this guy has the ability to teleport. This guy can get drunk and create bubbles. And this guy is very strong. Yeah, that's his that's his devil fruit ability. He's very strong. And the proof that mythical abilities are a complete joke is the fact that Tokyu's horse has a mythical devil fruit. Because why not? Oh, and when it comes to Tokyu, he has the ability to turn to turn men into women. Something that we have never seen before. Completely original ability. There is no character in One Piece that can turn a man into a woman. So yeah, One Piece has gone on for such a long time that the power levels don't make any sense. The characters make no sense. The abilities make no sense. Literally nothing makes any sense these days when it comes to One Piece. Yet people still praise it for some reason. Anyways, that's all for now.